Shalom. I'd like to go all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and it belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His word. So I want to talk about the name and how the name is important and how you should be pushing the true name. And the name of the Father is Yahweh, and His Son is Yahushai. And there's this covering cast or this Christianity that pushes out the wrong names and all these wayward doctrines out here. These different groups that push out the wrong name, and there's only one name to where you can be saved. The Lord's not going to hear you when you pray if you're not praying in the proper name, which is Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Like this is Isaiah 25:7. He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Yeah, this Christianity, this wayward doctrines, that fake image of Yahushai, Cesare Borgia and all that, and the Lord's going to destroy all that when He comes back. But this is first scripture is Acts 4:10. Be it known unto you and to all the people of Israel that by the name of Yahushai of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom the Most High raised from the dead, even by Him doth this man stand here before you whole. This is the stone which ye have set at naught of you builders, which has become the head cornerstone. Neither is there salvation in any other name. Basalak, neither is there salvation in any other. For there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved. Yeah, there's only one name. No other man has that name. He's become the chief cornerstone. He's going to destroy, this coming cast. He's going to destroy, America, and raise up, His people, Israel, when He returns. In order to be part of that salvation, you have to be part of the elect, and the elect is going to know the true name of Yahushai to call upon. It's Revelation 10:13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on Him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in Him who they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? So it's important to teach His word. You got to go out to the highways and the byways and let our people know His name, who Yahushua is, and their transgressions, and to come back, to the Heavenly Father, and come back to this word. How shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed to the word thereof. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. Yeah, so if you were called into this thing, it's very important for you to go out and teach and to wake up the people. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Proverbs 1:20, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth from the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Yeah, it's like, it says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. That's why you see those men on the street corners. You're supposed to be out there in the highways and the byways and the chief place of concourse. In the busy areas where people can see you, until you can reach and so they can hear. How long will you love simplicity? That's the question we often ask, because our people are very simple. They're stiff-necked, hard-headed people. Turn you out my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded it after the prophets. They called, but no man regarded. You're not going to have these large crowds of people listening, to the truth. Only a small select number is going to hear this word, man, and hear it and wake up. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I'll mock when your fear comes. Yeah, so we also have to tell them that there's a time of Jacob's trouble that's coming, man. Your fear is going to come, man. Society's going to collapse. They're going to introduce. You're not going to be able to buy or sell anything if you take, the MOTB, the mark of the beast. If you don't take it, there's some bad times coming. We also have to warn people of that. Lord said, "Give them warning from me." And when your fear cometh as desolation, and destruction cometh a whirlwind, when distress and anguish upon you, then shall ye call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall see me early, but they shall not find me. Yeah, it'll be too late. By that time, it'll be too late when all hell breaks loose. So that's why you have to get it. You get to get it now, while you still can, while the doors of mercy are still open. But if you jump down to Proverbs 1 and 33, it says, "But whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil." Yeah, that's what it's all about, dwelling safely, and being hid in these latter times, man. When that time of Jacob's trouble, you want to make sure you're hid. So you don't want to call upon him while it's too late, because he's not going to hear you. What's that time? The time of Jacob's trouble, as it is spoken about. This is Daniel 12 and 1. "And at that time shall Michael stand up, a great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book." Yeah, the elect. But it says right here, there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So it's going to get so bad out here, you can't compare it to any other time in history. But then again, that's going to be the same time when the people shall be delivered, and the elect. People are going to be busting in your house. So the economy's going to collapse. There's going to be no food. There's going to be a famine. It's going to get real bad. The love of many shall wax cold in that day. So you want to be prepared to the best way you can. You want to call upon that name, that true name, Yahweh Shai, so that you may be hid in that day. And ultimately, you want to tell our people of what's to come. You got to tell them going off. You got to tell them about Yahweh Shai, those true names, how there's no salvation under any other name, and how you're going to need that salvation, that protection at the time of Jacob's trouble that we just read about it, a time like no other. And also, that deliverance, that there is hope. There is a kingdom. Yahweh Shai said he would go prepare a place for you. The kingdom of heaven, Yahweh Shai's kingdom on the planet Earth. There is going to be a time, we're going to be in our rightful position, as rulers of the planet Earth. Scripture say, we're special people above all people, But this is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves." Yeah, we're seeing that now. The land of our captivity, men are waking up all over. Remembering themselves, remembering this truth. This truth is spread across, the planet Earth. Remembering our nationality, remembering our heritage. "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear." He's going to open up our mind, He's going to open up our understanding. Because right now this word is blocked, to certain people. "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name." Yeah, you're going to think of the men of the Lord are going to think upon the name and praise Yahweh Shai in our captivity, man. "And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished." Yeah, because that word's going to be in our inward parts, man. He's never going to go down again, I said we're going to be lords of it, lords of that promised land, really of the whole planet, And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. Yeah, because he's going to put that word in our inward parts, we're never going to go off again, never going to worship first false gods and idols ever again. Yeah, it says, a covenant, they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel, you know, my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. So yeah, the name is important. Teaching His word is important. So with that, shalom.